we are definitely going to talk about this. We're going to talk about how an OnlyFans model, a woman who was probably escorting as well, because after Christian was unalived by her, do y'all know this heifer was sitting in some hotel bar with some older guy with her next trick? But in this situation, she accepted a plea deal. The family accepted a plea deal as well. And she's going to get 6 years with time served for the 4 years she's been in jail. Sweetheart deal. Now, one of the stipulations was that she can't profit off of his death. She can't profit off of Christian's death. That means I'm assuming she can't do documentaries. She can't do interviews in regards to his passing. I want to see how long that lasts. Now, I strongly believe that the family should sue her family. That Christian Obumseli's family should sue her family. They have a case as far as his death is concerned, because she pled guilty. It don't matter what she's trying to say about how she didn't mean to do it and she wants to blame him for it, right? They should still sue Courtney and her family. And I think they'd win it, or it'll be settled. But yeah, she's going to be apparently in prison, state prison, for 2 years and then out. Once she now, this is what I think she may end up doing. And salute to everybody that's here. I'm streaming from YouTube, Rumble, KiIIng, and Twitch, right? Y'all should follow me on those other platforms too. She might go the white conservative route. That's what it looks like Shannon Sharp's ex-girlfriend, accuser, who he paid off. It looks like that's the direction she's going into, right? I could totally see her when she gets out of jail. She goes back and lives with her parents and becomes some white Christian conservative, because she's not going to get embraced by black men like that. Like, she was with a Nigerian. Black men, FBA, freedmen, they're not going to deal with this chick. They're not going to have her on their podcast. Maybe Fresh and Fit. But they're not going to be embraced by the black podcast social media community like that, like she was before. She's going to be a pariah. It don't matter that she got let out of, she got a get out of jail free card and basically a slap on the wrist. She's just not going to be embraced. She's going to be a pariah. And if one of these Negroes have her on their platform, they're going to get cooked, and they're going to get the Tasha K treatment with people unsubscribing from them. They're not going to do that. You're not going to see her on Art of Dialogue. You might see her on Vlad, because Vlad is a clout chaser. Or you definitely going to see her on Vlad. But the thing is, she can't profit off his death. So she may not be able to go there because she can't profit off his death. That was one of the stipulations. Probably something that the family wanted implemented in this plea deal. So outside of Vlad and the white podcasters and the alt-writers, I call it the Negro right, the alt-Negro right. Y'all know who they are. Those are the only people that's going to embrace her. The alt-right conservatives. Maybe not, because she was a mud shark to them. So because she was swimming in mud, maybe they won't. But the whatever podcast type, maybe them, I don't know. But in the black social media space, she's going to be a pariah. And any of those platforms she tries to go on, they're going to cook her. It's not going to go back to normal. Her life is never going to be normal. Yes, she's going to be able to get out, but her life is never going to be normal again. Never. And we've seen this. Once you're a pariah, you're always a pariah. There is no comeback story, especially when you take somebody's life. You can't come back from that unless you're like a rapper, a drill rapper. You know, you bragging about what you do in the streets, but that's different. That's different. You got a white female who wanted to be famous, who wanted to be a social media influencer. Like, brands are not going to touch her. Brands are not going to touch her. She's going to be living in an outside cage forever. That's going to be her life. But things are not going to just be the same. So it's not just going to go back to normal. She's going to have to choose. Is she going to try to do what she's been doing before, or she's going to join the alt-right? Speaking ill of black people, right? Start dating white men again. The white cleanup men. Nobody cleans up more than a white man. White men are out here cleaning up for all types of heifers. That's what they do. That's what they do. So her life will never be the same. Yes, she's only going to serve maybe 2 more years in state prison. She'll get out, but it won't be the same like it was before. You can't go back to that. You can't. She'll try, but you know what's funny? Out of all the years, that's true, Emmanuel. That's true. She can still do that, probably. Out of all the years I've made content, I see women lose their mind over getting cooked on social media, over relationship stuff, cheating, getting dumped, baby daddy drama, right? Imagine you have this female who unalived her boyfriend and only spent a total of 6 years behind bars. Imagine how things are going to be for her, because it's never going to go away. You got people who still get cooked in their comment sections years later for things that happened 5 years ago, 10 years ago. People still be clowning Aisha Curry for what she said on Red Table Talk. People still go at Amanda Seales for what she did to Myron Rolle. So it's not going to go back to she's definitely going to be on No Jumper. Absolutely. You see the culture vultures are definitely going to have her on their platforms. Absolutely. He might even give her a job at No Jumper. He might even do OnlyFans content with him and Lena, with her. Yeah, oh no, the brand deals thing is over. Because what's going to happen is that people are going to see what brands she's promoting, and they're going to go to those brands like, why are you supporting a murderer? And they're going to have to drop her. That's why I say she may have to go. Salute to Snow Bun E, the star. The Jules? Is it the Jules? So she's going to have to probably go back to live with her parents and regroup and probably be more of the white girl they've always wanted, that wasn't dealing with niggas. They don't want her dealing with them N-words anyway. So I could see her going that direction too, being like a white Christian conservative woman trying to change her image. But how long is that going to last? You know what's funny? These Caucasian dudes love talking about, I don't want to date a mud shark, or They'll talk about how they don't want to be the cleanup man. Y'all clean up for most of these women. What are you talking about? You're the #1 cleanup men in the world. Most of these chicks in the alt-right sphere have dealt with black men before. What do you know what I'm saying? Don't let them fool you. There's a black man that has smashed a lot of these Christian conservative white women. Absolutely. Absolutely. And also, I would not be shocked if her next boyfriend is Caucasian. I'm telling you, nobody cleans up more than these Caucasian dudes. They talk all that online, but will go and get with her as soon as she's available. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nobody cleans up more than these Caucasians. Absolutely. They clean up more than anybody. Online saying one thing and doing another. You know what I'm saying? And let's just stop this myth that these Caucasian dudes don't date chubby women. I see them with chubby women all the time. What are you talking about? You don't like fat girls, chubby. You be with them all the time. What are you talking about? These Caucasian dudes love a chubby heifer. Absolutely. They the main ones with them. When I see brothers with white women, they're petite, slim, or thick white women. I don't see them with the chubby fat girls they claim that they be dating. I haven't seen it. But we know who we gonna see them with. Who do you think are the most incels online? Who do you think is out here? Who do you think the incels are? They would date Courtney Clenney in a second. And they'd be turned on by the fact that she did what she did. Not all of them, but the extremists. The extremist Caucasian guys, the alt-righters, they embrace her for this. Look how they embrace Chud the Builder. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Christian's family should sue her. She's already pled guilty, so she can't deny it. They need to go ahead and sue her. Sue her family.